It's that time where you just gotta
Is it that time though?
talk about sports ball and stuff, but
Sports ball time.
it's football. It's week 9.
Yes, it is week 9.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
Football freaks, gridiron geeks, have no fear. The 4 horsemen are here in the flesh, baby. What's going on, everybody? It is A-Pills90 Alex here, fan of the 5-3 Miami Dolphins. Joining me, someone who's on bye. Well, both of your teams are on a bye this week.
Technically, yes. My Steelers are on a bye.
Yep.
Have to wait till next week. We'll talk about the rest of them in a bit, but we got ourselves a new player and we lost a player. So
we'll talk about that in just a little bit.
Intriguing.
It is very intriguing. He's wearing Chiefs gear.
Time Tim care to explain why?
Well, of course, my Cowboys are riding high into the bye week with a 6-2 record, tied for second place in the NFC Eastern Division. But my number 2 team, they're just gotten off of their bye. Of course, number 15, native East Texan, Patrick Mahomes. Number 15 in your playbook, number 1 in your heart.
Some of us.
Well, some of us.
Some of us. I think Mr. Gerber might have something to say about that. He's a Bills fan.
Of course.
You guys want to talk about the trade deadline?
Yes,
that happened yesterday.
Because
there was a lot of stuff that went.
There was a lot yesterday. Of stuff.
Yeah,
there was a lot. I
think it was the most trades in one day in history.
I think it was like 12. 12 yesterday, but 20 altogether before the deadline. Yeah. Absolutely crazy. So let me see if I can pull it up here real quick.
I have them, all the rumors, deals, and reactions. So
I have it here as well.
So
let's start with the big. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Actually, there was one I wanted to get to that was actually one that was so close to happening, but did not happen.
What's that?
And that was the Cowboys and Texans with Brandon Cooks.
Oh.
And unfortunately, draft compensation could not be resolved in time, but that was going to be the final deal of the.
Wow.
So that would have.
Bitch, are you for real?
I am for real.
Man, that would have been something.
Got to be a big move, especially get Brandon Cooks to Dallas. That would be a compliment to CeeDee Lamb.
That would have been awesome.
Nice compliment to CeeDee Lamb.
Nice 1-2 punch, if you know what I'm saying.
Noah Brown, Michael Gallup. I mean, we've got some good receivers with Brandon Cooks for the Cowboys. Now, that would have been something.
Yes, indeed. But some of the moves that did happen, we have 20 altogether. Let's talk about the first one. Christian McCaffrey, that happened last week, from the Panthers to the 49ers.
I saw that coming. I'm glad that Christian McCaffrey got out of Carolina. Carolina, I think, is still in rebuild mode, and good to be on a good 49ers team, though. The A-Bomb is very happy to have him around, that's for
I'll
sure.
bet.
And
I'll bet he is.
he also did the trifecta, was one of the only players that did the Triple Crown feat in the NFL,
Yes,
which is
that is
to
true.
run, pass, and catch a touchdown in the same game.
What a legend. What an absolute legend. And that is a huge get for the 49ers. Let's talk about Bradley Chubb for a second.
Oh, boy.
The
What a big move for
Dolphins
the
traded for Bradley Chubb from the Denver Broncos. We gave up our first-round pick this coming year. I believe our fourth-round pick in 2024 and Chase Edmonds to get Bradley Chubb and I believe a fifth-round pick next year.
That's not a bad haul.
And that is awesome because we need all the help we can get on the defensive side of the ball.
100% agree.
Because that guy can tackle. I think he has more sacks than anybody on our defense right now, which is awesome.
That is
I think
crazy.
he has 5.5 right now.
Mm-hmm.
And that is going to be a huge plus for our defensive line. Yes, sir.
What's up, Bills Mafia? Oh,
Bills
fantastic.
Mafia. Welcome.
Fantastic.
Bills
trade.
Mafia,
Fantastic
Zach,
move.
Eric, Dashy, what's up?
Calvin Ridley, even though he is suspended, got traded to the Jacksonville Jaguars from the Atlanta Falcons.
He'll be good for them next year, but unfortunately this
And-
year he has no value of them.
And
Right.
that trade was brought to you by DraftKings, the official trade draft, the
official
official gambling
fantasy-
partner of the NFL.
Daily fantasy sports partner of the NFL.
Right.
Roquan Smith got traded from the Bears to the Ravens.
I could not believe that. That was insanity.
How you feeling about that, Steelers fan?
It's a good move for the Ravens. He's probably only going to be there for 1 year. Then he's going to probably leave.
I think they made a big mistake there.
I think so too.
Because
Giving up all that capital.
That and you have to pay. It's either going to be one of the two. It's either going to be Lamar or it's going to be Roquan. You can't have both
You can't.
because, or unless someone gets the franchise tag, but who's going to want to play on the franchise?
No, Lamar's not going to get the franchise tag again. They're going to have to give him a deal. Otherwise, he's
Yeah.
walking.
Yeah, so it's going to be one of the two. It's like a rock and hard place type situation if you're the Ravens.
Exactly.
Then we had TJ Hawkinson staying in the division, going from the Lions to the Vikings.
I love Tom Grassi's reaction to it. Conspiracy! Conspiracy!
There's collusion. There's collusion.
It's one thing to be traded to another team, but if you're traded to a team that's in your same division, that's almost that's getting personal.
Oh, I agree 100%.
It is. Absolutely. And the Vikings absolutely fleeced the Lions there, if you're asking me.
Agreed. 100% agree.
And then TJ Hawkinson does kind of look like a Viking when you look at him.
Yeah, he does.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Chase Claypool got traded from the Pittsburgh Steelers to the Chicago Bears for a second-round pick.
I like the move. We can use it to address offensive line in the upcoming draft. And Chase Claypool, I'm sad to see you go. You did good the last couple games for us, but we had to make a move. We weren't going to keep you on it. We know how to draft wide receivers. Bears definitely trading away a second-round pick is definitely going to hurt them in the long run, but we'll see what happens with the Bears. I know Justin Fields probably is happy.
Yeah, they did.
Mhm.
You're getting rid of
I think
Robert
so.
Quinn, Roquan Smith, and
And just getting
Claypool.
Chase Claypool.
Just getting only him back.
I mean, well, listen, their offense this past couple weeks has looked pretty good.
They have.
You know, Justin Fields and Herbert and Mooney.
Oh yeah,
All those guys are looking really good on offense. They just need to get a few pieces on that defense, and they'll be back there, I think. I think with this upcoming draft and their draft picks, they can address that defensive side of the
What
ball.
draft picks now? They don't have much now.
The Bears?
Well, they got a few, but they lost one of their second rounders, which also hurt them.
That's the one they got from the Ravens from the Roquan Smith deal, but
So that's also
that's neither here nor there.
that's
All right.
agreed. Oh, hi, Robbie.
Romeo.
hey Romy, what's up?
Kadarius Toney got traded from the Giants to the Chiefs.
That's a pretty interesting move, and now it's another weapon for
Yes.
Patrick Mahomes.
Another weapon for Mahomes.
Another good weapon, even though they've done all right without Tyreek Hill.
No Hill, no problem for them.
No.
That's why they're sitting at the top. We talked about Robert Quinn to the Eagles, right?
Yeah, no, we didn't. We just brought it up. So
Robert Quinn to the Eagles.
that is a big move. I'm intrigued to see how well he'll do. I think it's the Eagles are the best team in the league until anyone says otherwise. We'll talk about the Eagles in a second, but still, that was a great move for the Eagles getting Robert Quinn.
Bills Mafia just mentioned this one. The Bills traded for Naheem Hines from the Indianapolis Colts.
Good backup role player with Devin Singletary and James Cook
and Zach Moss goes to the Colts.
Zach Moss wasn't going to fit.
Bills got Hines, Moss got Colts. Okay. Yes. That's going to be a nice backfield there, I think, with Naheem Hines and Devin Singletary for sure.
You need receiving backs, and that's the good thing, so you can block and have receiving threats. So.
Right.
Well, the Dolphins weren't finished because we got Jeff Wilson from the San Francisco 49ers.
To replace Chase Edmonds.
To replace Chase Edmonds, who got traded for the Broncos. I like this move because he knows the system. He knows the McDaniel system. He can catch, he can run, he can do both. Chase Edmonds could not do either.
No,
and that's why he's on the Broncos. William Jackson to the Steelers from the Commanders. Let's talk about this one for a second. How are you feeling about this one?
I feel great about this one. I love this move. We get a cornerback, which we really needed. It helps out because realistically, the Steelers really did need help on the cornerback situation, especially after A.J. Brown just destroyed our secondary. Ahkello Witherspoon should be benched, or they can move him over to safety. But realistically, I think this is a great move. This is a guy I originally wanted to get before we got freaking Artie Burns. The Bengals got
Artie burnt like toast.
Artie burns like toast, exactly.
Artie burnt toast.
What a bust he was, and yes, they're blue light glasses, Romy. Thank you very much. They help out.
What's blue light? What are
blue lights?
Glasses?
Like where it's blue light glasses help out with the sometimes you'll have blue light coming off from your screens, like phones, tablets, computers. It helps reduce the blue light impact on your eyes.
Oh,
so they're pretty nice, and I got them on Amazon. A good deal.
Very nice.
Thank you. So pretty much, William Jackson III is a great pick. He's going to adjust well in our system. We're going to definitely have some changes going into the bye week. And then we got 2 straight home games after our bye week against the Saints and against the Bengals. And crazy stat, I remember seeing this stat. 2006 was the last time the Steelers went 2-6. Guess what they finished up at the rest of the season? 8-8. The reason, and guess who was the team that they beat coming after the bye? The New Orleans Saints.
Oh.
So we got the New Orleans Saints at home, and that was the game Willie Parker dominated the Saints out at home. And I think we could turn things around, but we'll get into that a little later.
We'll talk about
them next week.
Next week.
Right.
Got a couple more trades here to mention. Jacob Martin got traded from the Jets to the Broncos. They're probably going to be their replacement for Bradley Chubb.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think they gave up a 5th-round pick for him.
Mm-hmm,
Rashad Fenton from the Chiefs to the Falcons.
Not bad role player for the Falcons.
Nice role player.
Good defensive line depth.
The Cowboys did something. They got Jonathan Hankins from the Raiders.
That was an interesting
nice
move.
Defensive tackle.
Yes, we could use a little boost on our defensive front line,
Mm-hmm.
As if the defense is already not that, as if they're already good enough. They got this guy here. We'll see how well he can fit into the system.
That's right. We talked about Robbie Anderson from the Panthers to the Cardinals. He's going to be one of the new weapons for Kyler Murray.
That's right.
Are you bigger than a 5th grader? Deion Jones went from the Falcons to the Browns, and Dean Marlowe went from the Falcons to the Buffalo Bills.
There's some interesting trades there.
Did the Packers do anything?
No, they didn't.
Hell no. to the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no. Listen. That's right.
In fact,
Nothing.
I actually head on to the outside of the facility of the Green Bay Packers,
Oh.
and all I heard was crickets chirping.
Yeah. Same with the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah,
No
they did
what
nothing.
did they do, Alex?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing
Purely
at
nothing.
all.
So anyway, someone sent me something. I ever see what this is. What the
Psycho Mike.
Psycho Mike.
You son of a bitch, Psycho Mike. Psycho Mike, do me a favor. Hold on, let me use the proper one. Do me a favor.
Psycho Mike.
You take this roller. This is a back roller. Take this roller and shove it up your fucking asshole.
Oh,
Ass wipe.
got him.
Got him.
Nicely done.
Yeah.
All right, so that was the trade deadline. So I guess it's time to talk about week number 8. It's time for the recap. Bah, bah, bah.
Can we just get mine out of the way first because that game was beyond bad.
Sure.
Steelers Eagles first. Let me just get this out of the way real quick. 35-13. I talked about it in my crow, but I'm going to talk about it here. I really hope to God we fire Matt Canada. We didn't. Hopefully, Kenny Pickett's going to light a fire in this team's ass, and we're going to compete. And we get TJ Watt back for the Saints game. All I gotta
He's coming
say,
back.
He's coming back. He's pretty much ready to come back. He's been practicing. He's pretty healed, so I'm excited. So hopefully he can do things. That's what I'm hoping for. Realistically hoping he could do it. So I think he will. But anyways, Eagles are the
I didn't see the whole game. Did we get to see Minshew Mania?
Yes, you did get to see Minshew Mania.
Oh my gosh, I love that guy.
Minshew
Mania is running wild, brother.
You got to see Minshew Mania for a bit. I think he got the Steelers sacked him a couple times, like when he got in. Because the Steelers only had one sack going in. It's right before Minshew came in. He got 2 sacks, but still.
Here's an interesting statistic that I just saw today. The Jaguars are 5-20 since they got Trevor Lawrence.
That's actually incredible to think.
They should have kept Gardner Minshew. Just saying. Just saying. But yeah, Eagles beat the Steelers 35-13. Thursday night, we had pretty solid match. We had the Ravens beating the Buccaneers 27-22 in Tampa Bay.
Interesting to say the least.
Lamar Jackson had himself a nice game, racked up over 230 yards with 2 scores through the air. Isaiah Likely is probably going to be the replacement for Mark Andrews because he was hurt, I believe, this game.
That is
Gus
true.
Edwards looked pretty well. Other side, Tom Brady looks washed. No surprise. He
looks really bad. He should have stayed retired, and if he stayed retired, he probably wouldn't have broken up with John Divorce. Let's be real here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's interesting about that? The next day, the day after he became the most sacked quarterback in NFL history, his wife divorced him.
That is insane to think about. And guess whose record he broke? Big Ben Roethlisberger's.
Big Ben Roethlisberger.
So Big Ben Roethlisberger was sacked less times than Tom Brady was. So Tom Brady's number 1 all time. I will take that.
Speaking of, I know we just talked about the Jaguars, but the Jaguars lost to the Denver Broncos in London.
Oh my goodness, what an absolutely atrocious second half of the Jaguars.
I'm not going to lie, I had a few pints watching this game.
But it was 9:30 in the morning.
I don't give a damn. It was a pint.
Wow. Russell Wilson throwing for 252. I mean, who would have saw that one?
I don't think anyone saw Mr. Tiny Tim. I think it was just a game where the Jacksonville Jaguars did something rare in London. They lost.
Indubitably. Mm-hmm. The Jaguars the Jaguars lost in London. No surprise. I mean, Trevor Lawrence threw 2 interceptions. ETN had a really good game. 156 yards and a touchdown.
Absolutely. Fantastic game for ETN. He looks like a stud for the Jacksonville Jaguars, a young stud for that team.
Jaguars. It was phenomenal. Broncos got the win at 21-17. How about those Miami Dolphins?
Dolphins won. Big game. I got to see the end of this game when I was coming home after reffing. Good game for good showing for the Dolphins. They look good on offense.
At halftime, we were down 27-17. At that, I thought it was over, but we came back. We scored 14 unanswered points and got the dub, 31-27. Tua stays undefeated as a starter, and I guarantee you, had he been healthy against the Bengals, we would have won. Jets, I'll give him that. Vikings, we probably would have won. So had Tua stayed healthy and not gotten concussed against the Bills, we'd probably be at 7-1 right now. I have no doubt in my mind. But Dolphins got the win, 31-27.
Yes, they did.
DJ Moore. What the heck, dude?
That was just boneheaded. Come on, man. Come on, man was a play. That was the play. Come on, man.
100%. Falcons and Panthers in Atlanta. This game went to overtime. The Panthers had a chance to win it, but
nothing.
DJ Moore decided to be an idiot, take his helmet off, and the Eddie Pinheiro missed not one but two. He missed a field goal and missed one extra point. And
my thing is, why did Eddie Pinheiro spend time during the pregame, during the pregame workouts, taking selfies on the field? Maybe he should have focused on kicking instead of taking.
Yeah.
You should have stayed practicing, man.
Should have practiced.
Practice makes perfect.
It does.
Falcons are now 4-4. They got the win, 37-34. That was a solid game.
It was a good game, and also the Atlanta Falcons are leading the NFC South.
They are, just like everybody predicted.
Yeah, everyone thought they were going to run away with the division, and what do you know?
Just like everybody predicted. I'll be damned.
Mm-hmm.
Vikings beat the Cardinals 34-26. I got my upset pick of the week wrong, unfortunately.
That was. I'm surprised that was your upset pick. It was a close game though. Kirk Cousins making sure you like that. He made sure we all like that.
1 o'clock Kirk Cousins, or 1 o'clock Kirk Cousins. I'm surprised. He's really good at 1 o'clock games.
Good 1 o'clock games. I'm telling you guys, if he played 1 o'clock games every game of his entire NFL career, he'd be undefeated with multiple Super Bowls.
Absolutely. Vikings got the win, 34-26. Yes, sir. How about them? Oh, wait, hold on. Jimmy, where's Jimmy?
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah.
Far out of the Bears.
Cowboys look good.
49-29. What do you think about that?
Oh, it was so wonderful to see Micah Parsons get his first defensive touchdown of his young career.
That was his first defensive touchdown.
Yes. He has made a lot of sacks. He's made a lot of, I think he's made a couple of interceptions, but it was a fumble 6. What he did, he knocked the ball out, picked it up, and ran it all the way to the house for his first defensive touchdown. And those Bears don't sell those Bears short. I mean, they got some talent. I mean, they can make some noise here, but it was just a little too much of that Cowboys defense. Even though, let me see here, even though our man Tony Pollard got himself a $131 on the ground, Dak Prescott with $250 in the air. CeeDee Lamb providing a little bit of help though. So, like I said, Cowboys riding into the bye week with 6-2.
Solid.
And we'll just take it easy this week, but there's still a lot of work to be done. They say that the rest of the schedule after the bye week is just going to be a little bit tougher, but
just a little bit.
Just a little bit, but it seems like that trip to Green Bay is looking better and better now.
Yes, sir. 49 to 29.
Mm-hmm.
That touchdown, by the way, wouldn't have counted had Justin Fields just tapped it.
Right.
But he didn't. But, yeah, 49-29. Cowboys. How about the Saints and the Raiders? They Saints shut them out 24-0. Andy Dalton played pretty well. Alvin Kamara had himself a really good game. 1 on the ground, 2 in the air. And the Raiders
put up a goose egg. I think the Raiders,
goose egg.
realistically, Raiders are the worst team in the AFC.
Ooh.
Other than Houston. Houston, I think them and Houston are the 2 worst teams in the AFC right now.
You know why? Josh McDaniels.
Yeah, Josh McDaniels is not the right hire.
He should have never hired him.
Time and time again, Derek Carr looks like a bum. I don't know if you have that soundbite, Alex, like a bum.
No, I don't have that one yet.
No worries. We'll have to get that one soon. But, yeah, he's a glorified bum. I'm sorry, Derek Carr, you're continuing to lose it. You should have torched that Saints defense. But no, you put up a goose egg. And then you got benched for Jarrett Stidham.
Stidham?
Yep, Jarrett Stidham. And the only time they crossed into the opponent's opposing territory on offense was at the end of the game with Jarrett Stidham.
Wow.
3 minutes left to go was the first time all game. Embarrassing.
Absolutely embarrassing indeed. 24-0. Saints got the dub over the Raiders. Patriots and Jets. Patriots got the win 22-17. Zach Wilson, his decision making is terrible, dude.
It is really bad. He can pick up some good mills, but he can't make some good decisions in the clutch.
No, he cannot. Mac Jones had himself a okay game. 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Zach Wilson had 335 yards to the air, 2 touchdowns, and 3 picks. Oof.
Oh, it was terrible.
Yeah, this game was pretty meh. I didn't watch it because I did my stream on my channel.
Right.
But I saw the end of it. I saw the garbage time touchdown from Wilson to, I think it was Jack Conklin. Tight end. Or Tyler Conklin, excuse me.
Tyler Conklin, there you go.
22-17, nothing really much to say about there.
Nope, absolutely not.
Titans got the win 17-10 in Malik Willis's debut.
Malik Willis did not look good. That Texans-Titans game is so bad. The Titans are the worst 5-2 team I've ever seen. They're so bland, so boring. If it wasn't for Henry, this team would be nowhere.
Malik Willis only passed 10 times in the whole game.
That's really
10
bad.
For 55 yards and an interception.
So bad.
That is terrible.
Against the Texans defense, nonetheless.
And they still won.
Yeah, they won.
Yeah.
Behind Derrick Henry. Oh, Henry.
If Derrick Henry didn't play that game, the Texans would have won. Straight up.
Absolutely nuts.
I would
219 yards on the ground, 2 tutties. Texans lost to the Titans 17-10. You want to talk about home field advantage? Let's talk about this next game as the Seahawks beat the Giants 27-13.
That was impressive. Seahawks are looking good with Geno Smith having a resurgence. It's been a weird year for football, though, man.
This year is absolutely strange. Yeah. I agree with that 100%.
Geno Smith being a top-tier quarterback.
MVP candidate.
Are you
Geno Smith. I'm serious.
The guy that was originally drafted by the Jets?
Yep.
Yeah. And then played for the Giants a little bit.
And now he's been on the Seahawks since.
Wow.
Crazy.
Mind-boggling.
Giants, I'm just gonna say this right now. They need to fix their special teams.
They do.
Especially when it comes to punt returns. Because I think it was
100%.
Richie James, he had 2 punt returns that cost them fumbles.
Yep.
Can't do that, man.
No, you can't, especially
Can't
at the
do
NFL
that.
level.
Cannot do that.
But they're on the bye week, so
the Seahawks got the win 27-13. Crack open the Heineke.
My upset pick of the week 2 weeks in a row. 2 weeks in a row, I picked the Washington Commanders, my upset pick of the week, and they deliver.
17-16, my man, Taylor Heineke, got the dub. How about that?
I will say this, though, Alex.
Ellinger looked pretty good, though.
Ellinger looks slightly better than Willis, but not much. But I think that Ellinger is going to be a star this year, but the Colts are in deep, deep trouble, man. I think Frank Reich is going to be fired by the end of this year. I think he will be fired. I just do not see the Colts doing well.
Oh.
Especially if they got this week. Yeah, I don't see them really doing that well this year, even with Sam Ellinger. Maybe they get one surprise win, but otherwise, this Colts team is just tough to watch.
One of the biggest disappointments for me so far this year has been Jonathan Taylor.
Agreed. Jonathan Taylor has
Why was he the projected number 1 overall pick in fantasy?
Because his offensive
because
line.
Of last year.
Last year, and his offensive line last year was good. This year, the Colts offensive line has been a bottom 10 offensive line in regards to Pro Football Focus, in regards to their pass blocking. They've been a bottom 10 team in the offensive line.
Big old oof.
Yeah.
Right there. Speaking of the Commanders, did you guys hear about what happened today?
Yes. Thank God. Yes.
Dirty Dan is gone.
Thank
Dirty
God.
Dan might be gone.
Sooner rather than later, and then he's going to say he's got a bunch of dirt on the NFL. I hope he releases it. That'd be funny.
That would be. Absolutely. But they're riding high into the next week because they got the win over the Colts 17-16. 49ers and Rams.
Niners are 8-0 in their last 8 games against the Rams.
31-14. Wow.
No, it's 34-14. It was still a blowout, though. I could not believe how big of a blowout that was. And why did they play Cooper Kupp in the last drive when the game was already over? He almost got really injured.
Yeah, that was nuts.
And he should have stayed off. He should have stayed off the field at that point.
And now go. Oop.
Wrong one.
Oops. Talk about that in a bit. My bad.
But you go ahead. But still, Niners, though, 8-0 against the Rams. They should not play Cooper Kupp.
Push the button.
And still, that's pretty much what happened. Rams are in trouble this year, man. Rams, Matt Stafford, if he continues the streak he's on now, he's only projected for 17 passing touchdowns this year.
Ooh.
And he had 41 last year. Damn, indeed.
Indeed. So we talked about Christian McCaffrey. He had the hat trick. He had one through the air, one on the ground, one reception. That guy is an absolute game changer, if you ask me.
Especially when healthy, he's a game changer.
Especially when he's healthy, he is a game changer. And he was a big part as to why the 49ers got the win over the Rams 34-14.
Let's see. What did Josh say? Frank Reich should be fired right now. Well, they did fire their offensive coordinator, did they?
They fired somebody.
I think it was their offensive coordinator.
They fired somebody in the Colts.
Yeah, I got that earlier today.
Anyways.
But yeah, no, it was Marcus Brady was fired yesterday.
Marcus Brady.
The offensive coordinator. He was fired, so what we should have done, the same thing we should have done with Matt Canada, but nope, the Steelers decided
not yet.
To change.
It's gonna happen.
Should have happened.
It's gonna happen, man.
I really hope to God he does.
Sunday night, you had the Bills beating the Packers 27-17.
I ended up not watching this game. I was at a Halloween party, so I ended up not watching this game. I saw the highlights.
Kind of wish I was there.
It was not a good. From what I saw, it was a kind of game.
Yeah, it was sloppy.
was very
It was
sloppy.
I'll say it.
Bills
27-17.
did not look that good. I was surprised. Bills did all right. They got enough to get the win, but they looked sloppy.
Green Bay is now 0-7
In Buffalo.
in Buffalo.
Wow.
And then finally, on Monday night, we had the Cleveland Browns beat the Cincinnati Bengals 32-13.
Before you go that, the Cincinnati chili curse dashy, it did not work. The Browns made fun of the Bengals Cincinnati chili, and they got the last laugh. Especially with the fact that Joe Burrow looked lost without Jamar Chase. I think he looks lost without Jamar Chase, and it does not look good. Losing Jamar Chase for the next few weeks is going to hurt their offense because I don't see T. Higgins as a game changer as much as Jamar Chase, and I don't see Tyler Boyd as much of a game changer as Jamar Chase. I don't see them as much of a game changer, realistically.
Nope. Neither do I. Neither do
what do you think? What do you think, Tiny Tim, about this game on Halloween night?
Let me check that again. That was the Halloween night game. Cincinnati and Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
Just didn't go the way I thought it would. Jacoby Brissett with 278.
Brisket.
Jacoby Brissett.
Fucking A, brisket.
Brisket. Hey, a good brisket would sound really good right now.
Oh, it does sound really good right now.
Yes, sir.
Nick Chubb with a $1 on that. And Amari Cooper with 131 yards in the air. But I'm just still not convinced. I got to see more from Cleveland here. I mean, I got to see a little bit more from Cincinnati as well. I think Cincinnati's just a little bit better, but I just got to see more from both teams.
Problem is, Bengals are now 0-3 in the division, which is not a good sign.
Oh,
right.
0-3?
0-3 in the division. They lost the Steelers, Ravens, and Browns.
Damn. Who expected that?
I did
not. The
not.
reigning, defending, undisputed AFC champions, 0-3 in the division. Whoa.
Surprising to say the least.
Big ol' whoa.
Yeah.
But a happy note, I did win my underdog slip that night.
Oh, you
on
did?
Monday night.
Nice.
Nice, cool $18.
Very nice.
Keep it moving.
Exactly.
Yes, sir. Biggest winners and losers. Who do you guys have as the biggest winners of the week?
Probably Taylor Heineke.
Taylor Heineke.
Taylor Heineke is my biggest winner of the week. Taylor Heineke looks really good, especially taking over for Carson Wentz. I think he should be the starter from now on. Build a team around them.
Thank you very much. I've been saying that since the football team days.
Yes, he needs to be the starter moving forward.
What about you, Tim? Who's your big winner of the week?
I'd say my big winner of the week is none other than Run CMC.
Yes.
Christian McCaffrey.
I agree. That's actually mine.
He is actually a nice addition to the 49ers. We'll see how that goes as the season progresses.
That's actually mine as well. I mean, he had one rushing touchdown, one passing touchdown, one receiving touchdown, and he's going to be a huge part of that 49ers offense for years to come. Now, as far as biggest losers of the week, for me, it's easily DJ Moore.
DJ Moore was
DJ Moore of the Carolina Panthers.
But the Raiders had to be my biggest loser. Putting up a goose egg in general to one of the worst defenses in the league. I'm sorry, the Raiders are my biggest loser of the week.
And I'm going to say my biggest loser of the week is Dan Snyder.
That's another good one.
Yeah.
Won't be too much longer where he will be out of the picture, but I'm sure he's not going to go down. He'll be kicking and screaming on his way out the door.
There you go, C.A. Cougar. Yes, sir. On to the Rams. You love to see it. You love to see it. Yes, sir. So let's talk about week number 9.
Yes.
The teams on bye this week are the New York Giants, the San Francisco 49ers, the Cleveland Browns, the Denver Broncos, the Dallas Cowboys, so we won't hear it, but I'm going to play it anyway.
How about them Cowboys? Yeah!
Thank you, sir.
And who's the last team on bye?
My Steelers.
The one team.
We do not care.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I had to do it. The Steelers are on bye this week.
And what's the first matchup of the week, Alex? I think it's relevant to what's going on right now, which is the World Series.
That is very true.
Right.
Because tomorrow night, it is Philadelphia versus Houston. Something we're seeing right now and something we're going to see tomorrow night as well. But this time it's football related because it's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Houston Texans. This game is in Houston. Philadelphia is a 14-point favorite.
Yes, they are. 14-point favorite.
Al Michaels and Kirk Herbstreit are on the call. Referee for this game is
Craig Rolstad.
I'm just going to get this one out of the way. Lock it in.
And this is my stone cold lock of the century. Or the week.
This should be no surprise to anybody whatsoever. I mean, the Eagles, they're the only undefeated team in the league. They're playing Houston, who are absolute dumpster fire right now. Yeah, Jalen Hurts keeps playing well, and that's my lock of the week. Give me the Philadelphia Eagles to absolutely slaughter the Houston Texans 34-13. Give me fly, Eagles fly.
Alex?
Or die, chickens die, excuse me. Yeah.
Alex?
And this is my stone cold lock of the century. Or the week.
Boom.
Easily lock in as well. The Eagles are the best team in the NFL until someone convinces me otherwise. The Texans are probably right now the worst team in the AFC, but not by much. They're still really bad. Eagles have this game over by halftime. Final score is going to be Eagles. I'm going to go 49-21. I think the Texans get 2 garbage time touchdowns when all the players are on the bench. So, yeah, 49-21 Eagles win easily.
I don't know if this is unprecedented or anything like that, but I'll take it.
And this is my stone cold lock of the century. Or the week.
Boom!
This has got
love
to be the biggest mismatch I have seen this season in the NFL. I mean, this is like if the Ohio State University played against my high school varsity. I mean, they would just run roughshod over them right now, and this is no contest. This is going to be a total slaughter. Those Texans are going to get fried, chopped, cut, sliced, diced, everything like that with
Everything
a little
nice.
the sun, nothing nice. Give me my lock of the week, and I think we're all locking the Eagles. My final score is Eagles 51, Texans 10.
Wow.
You know what that means?
The Eagles are so much better than the Eagles.
I love
Damn
that
right.
every time.
Wow.
Every time.
Damn
I love
right.
that.
All right. Moving on to the Sunday games. We start with this one. Let's go with the Indianapolis Colts and the New England Patriots. This game is in Foxborough. Let's see here. The Patriots are 5.5-point favorites. What I'm seeing
You are
right
correct once again. Correct once
Referee
again.
for this game is
going to be Clay Martin.
Let me just look up the announcers for the week. I did not have this pulled up. My apologies.
No worries. Guys, oh my God, right now. Dude, the Astros right now are throwing.
What's the score?
It's 5-0, and the Phillies don't have a single hit, and it's the bottom of the seventh inning.
No way.
Could be a no-hitter.
Christian Javier did get pulled though, so Abreu is now the reliever.
Ah.
He's now in the game, so it could be a combined no hitter. The combined no hitter is still intact,
Right.
We have Greg Gumbel and Adam Archuleta on the call.
and now they are 7 outs away from a no hitter in the World Series.
That's
A
awesome.
combined no hitter. That's insanity.
Who do you guys got and why for this one? Colts and Patriots.
I'll go first on this one. Colts and Patriots.
Brandon?
What's up, dude? How you doing? Colts and Patriots. Good God, this is going to be a rough game, realistically, for the Colts. The Colts offense just is not the same as it's been in the past. The offensive line, like I mentioned earlier, has been an absolute dumpster fire. Especially with their offensive line being a bottom 10 offensive line in the league. It really does not bode well, especially when you have All-Pro Quentin Nelson not having a good year this year. He's supposed to be one of the best offensive linemen in the league. And the Patriots defense should feast on it. Even though I don't think that the Patriots will dominate, I still think the Patriots win. But I'm making things interesting here.
Oh,
This game will stay close until Bailey Zappi comes back in the game.
the Zap
and leads
attack.
The Zap attack will
it's
come
gonna
back
be,
in.
It's gonna be Zappy hour.
It's going to be
Don't worry.
Zappy hour once again in
Be
Foxborough.
zappy. Don't worry. Be zappy now. Yeah.
So, yeah, Bailey Zappi will be back in at quarterback, and he will get the Patriots to win. My final score is going to be 19-13. Give me Bailey Zappi and the Patriots. I think Mac Jones realistically is not going to be the starter that much longer. He did not look good against the Jets. He looked awful against the Bears. I really still think that it should just be them two facing off for each other. I do not think that either quarterback are really that good for the Patriots.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm looking for actually I'm gonna take the Colts in this one by a score of 27-23. I think this is a perfect opportunity for Jonathan Taylor to kind of do what he was doing before he kind of went down on the slide.
I think he's hurt this week.
Is he still hurt?
I believe he's injured. I think he took I think his ankle. Something with his ankle.
He's not practicing, so he didn't practice on Wednesday. So
Didn't practice Wednesday. Well,
he is a game time decision.
Ooh.
game time decision. Okay, well, at least I can cheer for my quarterback, Sam Ellinger from Texas.
Hook 'em.
Welcome, Horns. And I think that he'll kind of keep it interesting. Late field goal for the Colts will take this one. I'm saying just give me the Colts 27-23 over New England.
6 outs away from a no-hitter. Holy
Wow.
shit.
In the World Series. That's
in
awesome.
the World Series. There hasn't been a no-hitter in the World Series since the 50s.
Since the whoa.
I think that was
the perfect game.
Don Larson.
Don Larson's perfect game. That was the last time. There was
That's
not
right.
been a no-hitter. The
Well-
last time there was a playoff no-hitter was with the Phillies throwing it, but there hasn't been a World Series no-hitter.
Well, the Patriots impressed in beating the Jets on the road last week, while the Colts lost to Taylor Heineke and the Washington Commanders in Sam Ellinger's first start. The Colts haven't been good on offense at all this year, no matter who plays at quarterback. But they did show some signs of life last week. The Patriots haven't been much better on offense, but I think their defense will win this one. I think it's going to be a close game, very, very close. Give me the Patriots to beat the Colts 21-17. There we go. Next up, let's go with the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions. This game is in Detroit. The Green Bay Packers are 3.5-point favorites.
I'm surprised they're the favorites. Trump Blake is the referee for this game.
And the announcers are Kevin Burkhardt and Greg Olson.
Save me for last for this one. You guys go first.
All right. I guess I'll go first in this one. What's going on, Snowman?
What's up?
Snowman
In the morning with Cole Johnson. Yes, sir. The Packers actually showed some life on offense last week against the Bills, which is a good sign for them. Lions defense might not be the perfect tonic to get real things going. This might be the time for the Lions to do something. The Lions can score on offense, so this one might be a high scorer. But at the end of the day, I'm going to go with that bad man to get the job done. I'm going with the Packers to beat the Lions 31-27.
Well, as was said last week or a couple weeks ago, Detroit looked pretty good against the Cowboys, made the Cowboys really work for their victory. And I wouldn't count the Lions short either. I kind of compare the Lions to the Bears similarly. I mean, they can put up good points. They just need a little bit more from each of them to even convince me that they could contend in the NFC North Division. Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers. I mean, it's just a free fall. I mean, it's almost a perpetual free fall for that bad man.
Man.
It's just looking awful and awful and awful. I think Aaron Rodgers' best days are just about to be over.
They've lost 4 straight games.
4 straight games. Sound the alarm.
Oh!
Yeah, someone's asking me, we got 4 in a row. Do I hear 5? I say yes, I hear 5. Give me the Detroit Lions with a late field goal to take down Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. My upset special, Lions 27, Packers 24.
Wow.
Man, oh man, oh man. You know, this does seem like a big trap game for the Packers right now. They are losing. They've lost 4 in a row. Their defense is nowhere near as good as have been advertised. The Lions defense isn't that good either, but both teams are coming in with offenses that are mid-tier. The Packers are a little bit worse than the Lions. The Detroit Lions do have a worse defense than the Packers, but still, something has to give here. And Alex, sound the alarm!
No way.
Whoa.
I'm trying to go 3 in a row in my upset pick of the week here. This is my one that I looked at all the games and I knew something had to give. The Detroit Lions, for all the shit that they've gotten from Aaron Rodgers over the past decade and a half since he's been in the league, it's about damn time the Lions do something and give Rodgers his just desserts. Give me the Lions to win this game. Final score 31-30 off a late field goal by the Lions kicker. I'm trying to remember who that is. Is it
Bagley?
Marvin Bagley will kick the game-winning field goal for the Lions and Michael Bagley. I'm sorry. I don't know every kicker in the league, but Michael Bagley will kick the game-winning field goal for the Lions and get them the win.
All right. Next game on the list, we have, let's just say it. This is the toilet bowl of the week. It is the Las Vegas Raiders and the Jacksonville Jaguars. This game is in Jacksonville. Vegas is a 1-point favorite.
Good God.
How? I don't know. The announcers for this game are Andrew Kettelon and James Lofton.
Bill Vinovich is the referee.
Who do you guys got and why?
Alex, I'm already just going to flat out say it. Letting fate decide this one.
Aha.
Wow. Hold on just a second.
I realistically couldn't figure out who was going to win this game, so I'm going to let fate decide it. Both these teams are pretty bad. If I had to say the second worst team in the AFC,
wait, hold on.
Wait a minute.
Let me join you because this is mine as well.
That's awesome. Well, privilege for me. The AFC, the Jaguars and Raiders are 2A and 2B for the worst team, while the Texans are the worst.
Yep.
So I had to get my dollar coin out, my gold dollar here. I have Sacagawea as heads, which I will represent as the Jaguars. And I have the Eagle as tails, which I'll represent as Las Vegas Raiders. Who do you have, Alex?
On my quarter, I have George Washington. Heads, that will be the Jaguars. And tails, which is the great state of New Hampshire, will represent the Las Vegas Raiders.
New Hampshire. All righty.
Yes.
All right,
Here we
on
go,
the count of
guys.
3, gentlemen. 1, 2, 3.
Baba Booey!
Baba boy!
Oh, wait. I dropped it. On.
I dropped it.
God damn it. Hold on. One more time. There we go. We finally got
mine
something.
already.
All right. Finally got mine.
Oh,
Bitch, are you for real?
give me the Jaguars. I have the Jaguars.
Man. It's crazy to think about it, but I got the Jaguars as well.
Man, something's got to give here. I mean, they're
I
both
think
2
it
and
has to
5.
give.
And they're both 2 and 5. So
They're both 2 and 5. Their offenses are both completely inept. Like Raiders with Josh Jacobs, Darren Waller,
they couldn't
Devontae
score a
Adams
point.
couldn't score a freaking point
They
against the New
couldn't
Orleans
score
Saints.
a point against the Saints.
Against the
How
Saints.
even is it impossible? But
You
dude, the
got me
Raiders,
on that one.
both these teams are complete dumpster fires. Like at least you could say with the Jaguars, Doug Pearson is rebuilding with the Jaguars are trying to build a long-term winner. The Raiders, they're a win now, though they were a playoff team last year. So there's no excuse for them being this bad. My final score is going to be Jacksonville 20-17. Give me the Jaguars.
I'm going to say 24-20 Jacksonville.
Give me Jacksonville over Las Vegas 20-16.
All right. That was easy.
Or the favorite. There you go. I like
Okay.
it.
Next up, let's go with this one. The Minnesota Vikings and the Washington Commanders. This game is in Washington at FedEx Toilet Bowl Field. Vikings are 3.5-point favorites.
Let's see. Vikings 3.5-point favorites. Let's see. You are, dude, Alex. You've been correct on almost every single one so far.
Not bad.
Let's go.
That's
I'm
impressive, dude.
back.
You've been right on every single one so far. That is impressive.
Fans up.
Right. Adam Amin and Mark Schlereth are on the call.
The referee for this game is going to be Bill Venners versus Raiders Jaguars. For the Vikings Commanders, it's Jerome Boger.
I'm going to go first in this one if you guys don't
Go
mind.
right ahead.
Go.
Okay. This is suddenly a big game as the Commanders have won 3 straight. 3 straight games so far. The Vikings have ripped off 5 straight, though. Minnesota hasn't been blowing teams out, but they have been finding a way. The Commanders' defense has played better lately, and I think that they will find a way to get the job done. Sound the alarm.
Oh.
That's right. Taylor Heineke finds a way to get the job done once again. 27-26. Give me the Commanders.
Man, I really wanted to go with the Commanders this week. I really did. But Kirk Cousins does have a good history against his former team. I think that Kirk Cousins has played Commanders before. He has played before, and they are his former team. And I think he's going to want a little bit of revenge, especially the fact that he gets to play against Dan Snyder and the former coaches are still left on that staff. I think that the Vikings will end up getting the victory, though. I think if the Commanders win, I will not be upset with that. But I think that the Vikings, especially because, listen, It's 1 p.m. game on a Sunday afternoon. Kirk Cousins is nigh unbeatable at that time slot. Give me the Vikings to win and get past Commanders defense. My final score is going to be, I'm going to say 28-24. Give me the Vikings with a late touchdown to Adam, hooked on a Thielen for the seal to win.
Ooga shaka, ooga, 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 shaka, ooga, ooga. Oh yeah,
I love it.
you know, I'll tell you what. This Taylor Heineke kid, he just give him a couple more years to grow. Give him a couple more years, and he'll be okay. I mean, I hate to go against him because I mean he's like Alex's boy from back in the day,
That's right,
and
sir.
but I gotta go with Kirk Cousins with Adam had him hooked on the Thielen, and of course Justin Jefferson
Double J.
moving on up, just like George and Wheezy.
There you go, just right.
Hey.
So as much as I love Taylor Heineke and what he's doing with the Commanders, it's just going to be not quite enough. Give me the Vikings 27-24. You like that?
You like that?
We like that.
And now the Phillies have been struck out again, 5 outs away from a no-hitter.
Gosh.
Oh, keep us posted.
I am.
Keep us posted, man.
I better
I
pop
will.
this thing on.
Yeah, I think I might have to turn this game on when we're done. Let's go with this game next. Let's go with the Los Angeles Chargers and the Atlanta Falcons. This game is in hot Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Hold on. Chargers are 3-point favorites.
Let's see. You are correct. Once again.
On it. Kenny Albert and Jonathan Vilma are on the call.
John Hussey is the referee.
Who do you guys got and why?
I'll go first on this one, actually. Chargers coming off a bye week. Atlanta Falcons coming off a miraculous win against the Carolina Panthers, where pretty much they literally just had to rely on DJ Moore completely being an idiot and just throwing his helmet out. Like, got that score. I agree. It was a great play, but still. Oh, wait. Here we go, guys. Hold on 1 second. 4 outs away from a little no-hitter.
Wow.
4 outs away. Just a pop-up just happened. But anyways, getting back to Chargers and Falcons. Chargers coming off the bye week. I don't know if they still will be without Mike Williams, which will hurt their offensive chances, but they could have Keenan Allen, Austin Eckler still back. And also Gerald Everett is also not a bad tight end for them as well. He hasn't done much this season, but I expect him to get a little bit more often open, especially because the Falcons do give us some big plays of receivers, and I could see Keenan Allen having a big game along with Austin Eckler. And I think Austin Eckler scores the game-winning touchdown to give the Chargers a win on the road, even though, wait a minute. Oh, that's 3 outs now. They just let a line drive out, and it's now 3 outs away. Insanity. 3 outs away. But anyways, back to what I was saying. That just happened really quick. I didn't expect that inning to end really quickly. But getting back into this, I expect Austin Eckler to get the game-winning touchdown, even though in regards to West Coast teams traveling the East Coast, you go with the East Coast team most of the time. I'm going to go with the team that's coming off a bye week. I think going off the bye week is going to help them a little bit more. So give me the Falcons to win this game. I mean, the Chargers to win over the Falcons. Final score, Chargers. I'm going to say 30-27. And Arnie?
And now go Chargers, go.
Here you go.
Yeah, I pretty much have to go with everything that LC just said here. I see Austin Eckler maybe getting a good touchdown. Yeah, I'm going to go with Eckler to have a really good game here. So give me the Chargers over those my Atlanta Turkeys.
Oh, turkeys.
Yeah. Give me the Chargers to win this one 31-24. Terminator.
And now go Chargers, go.
Well, make it 3 for 3. I agree with everything you guys just said. Chargers coming off a bye, and they need to get their passing game going. The downfield throws just haven't been there, and I think they will be back. I think this is a good game to do it. This is a good game for them to come back and get their passing woes behind them. Have a good game with Keenan Allen and Austin Eckler coming back. Justin Herbert finally gets a good game. I'm going to go with the Chargers as well. 34-28. Say it.
Now go Chargers, go.
There we go.
Love it.
Next game on the list is the Carolina Panthers and the Cincinnati Bengals. This game is in Cincinnati. Cincinnati is 7-point favorites.
No, it's officially over.
The streak is over.
The streak ended 7.5.
Oh,
so close.
What a shame.
7.5. Almost there, though. We go ahead, continue on.
The announcers for this game are Kevin Kugler and Mark Dirty Butt Fumble Sanchez.
And Alex Kemp is the referee for this game.
I'll go first in this one if you guys don't mind.
Go right ahead.
The Bengals looked bad in losing on the road Monday night, Halloween, to the Cleveland Browns. The offensive line was absolutely manhandled. The Panthers are playing consecutive road games, which will not be easy. They are playing better with PJ Walker and quarterback, and I think their defense, especially that front, keeps it close. But in the end, I'm going to go with the Bengals here. They're the reigning, defending, undisputed AFC champions for a reason. I'm going with the Bengals, 26-20. Who day?
Tiny Tim?
Yeah, Cincinnati it got a little disappointed, but I see them bouncing back here. Although I could probably see Carolina kind of making a game out of it. But in the end, I'm going to see Joe Burrow and the Bengals get the victory here. This is actually my point spread game of the week. I believe Carolina will cover the spread, but Cincinnati will win outright. Give me the Bengals 28-24.
I'm going to have to agree with everything Tiny Tim said here. This is also my point spread game of the week. I think that this game will be similar to the Falcons and Bengals a few weeks ago, where the Bengals took a huge lead on them, but then the Falcons came back to make it close late. I think something similar happens here, but I do think that the Bengals will get a late first down thanks to Joe Mixon on the ground to seal the victory. My final score will be Bengals 37, Carolina Panthers 32-31. Give me the Cincinnati Bengals to win this. All right.
Next game on the list is a divisional matchup. It is the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. This game is in New York. Technically New Jersey. Buffalo is 13-point favorites.
12.5. It actually went down to 12.5.
Okay, 12.5. And the announcers for this game are Ian Eagle and Charles Davis.
The referee for Bills and Jets is Land Clark.
What do you guys got and why?
As much as I want to pick the Bills in a blowout, I don't think this will be a blowout. I think the Bills do struggle a tad bit here, but let's be realistic here. The Bills will end up winning by more than the point spread.
Yes.
I think that they will end up winning more. I think they win by 2 touchdowns, but I think the Jets will do what it takes to keep themselves in it for a little bit, but then Buffalo's offense will be too much. Expect newly acquired running back Nyheim Hines to get a late touchdown to seal the victory. My final score is going to be Bills 35, Jets 21.
We get a Nyheim Hines touchdown. I like that.
Yes, you do. That's my bold prediction of the week. Nyheim Hines gets a touchdown.
Well, the Jets are coming off of a tough loss to the Patriots, which the offense looked like really bad. Zach Wilson, he needs to make better decisions. Let's be honest.
I think he needs to fuck a MILF before the next game so he can be officially back to the MILF hunter status.
Or 12 at
or
that
12.
price. The Bills can roll up a big number on offense, which they will do against a bad defense. They're gonna roll on offense, I think. I agree. We will see a Nyheim Hines touchdown. We will see a Diggs touchdown. The Jets
But
won't be able
Dawson
to keep up.
knocked.
The Jets will not be able to keep up. Buffalo keeps it going as they go to 7-1. Give me the Bills to beat the Jets 37-23.
No, it's the Bills! Buffalo all the way this time!
Because nobody circles the wagon like the Buffalo Bills. Tim, what you got?
And for every reason that you guys have mentioned, I am taking the Bills myself. New York, I think it's time for the rest of the teams on the Jets schedule to kind of bring the Jets back down to reality, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because they
Agreed.
seem like they've been riding high a little bit, but it's time to bring them back to their normal ways, you know? Give me the Bills to beat the Jets by a score of 41-21. Because
Now
no
it's-
one circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills.
That's right. Now we get to
There you
my game. It is the Miami Dolphins and the Chicago Bears. This game is in Chicago, as will I. Dolphins are 5-point favorites.
You are back on track, dude.
There you go.
On the right track. Kevin Harlan and Trent Green are on the call.
Ron Torber is your referee for this game. Actually,
know
one of
the
the better
rule.
referees for the game. Actually, one of the better ones.
You know the rules. Save me for last.
All right.
I'll go first.
Go ahead, LC.
I'll go first on this one. The Chicago Bears and Miami Dolphins offenses have been surprisingly decent over the past few weeks, even though Tua hit a little bit of a wall in his first game back against the Steelers after suffering that back concussion. I think that he's been on a roll ever since. He played well against the Detroit Lions, and I think he can continue that momentum against the Chicago Bears. The Bears will not make this easy for them, though. I think the Dolphins will have a very good overall matchup with the Bears, but at the end of the day, I think that the Chicago Bears, unfortunately, will follow the Dolphins. So I'm going to say the Dolphins will get the win. Fins up Dolphins. My final score for the Dolphins will be Dolphins 30, Chicago Bears 24. Give me the Dolphins.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, Tua is looking good at just the right time. I mean, we were all worried about this kid, but it seems like this kid has pretty much worked through the concussion protocol, and he is doing just fine. Once again, the Bears are going to make it interesting. Don't sell those Bears short.
Nope.
But in the end, I am going to take the Dolphins with a late field goal.
Whoa.
Give me the Dolphins over the Bears, 31-28. Fins up.
Baby. Oh, yeah. My turn. Okay. So, this is the second straight road trip for the Dolphins against an NFC North team. They beat the Lions last week, throwing it all over the field. This won't be as fast a track. This won't be an easy task. Let me just say that, because the Bears defense has been all right, not going to lie. But I still think that Tua and the passing game and Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, who, by the way, set an NFL record, 1,688 yards, the most receiving yards by two teammates throughout the first 8 games of an NFL season.
That is incredible.
Not bad.
I think that's going to be too much. That speed is going to be way too much for the Bears to take down. I think the Dolphins take it. Give me the Dolphins to beat the Bears 31-21. Fins up, baby.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Now,
in the Windy City. That's right.
It is in the Windy City.
Yep. Or at Soldier Field.
So now we get to the 4 o'clock games.
Only
We're going to
two of them
start
this
out
time.
with the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. This game is in Arizona, and the Cardinals are 2-point favorites.
You are correct once again.
The announcers for this game, we have Joe Davis and Daryl Johnston.
Carl Sheffers is the referee for this game.
I guess I'll go first in this one if you guys don't mind.
Go right ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Seahawks, first place in the NFC West, getting there with a good offense and the defense has improved just a little bit. Arizona has the offense, but this defense has struggled as well. I think this is going to be a high-scoring game, but I think Seattle's offense will be the better of the two. I'm going to go with the Seahawks to beat the Cardinals. Last-second field goal, 31-28. Give me the Seahawks.
Tiny Tim.
I can't believe how Geno Smith has gone.
Geno Smith.
He is like a phoenix that has risen from the ashes. I mean, this guy is doing unbelievable.
I know what you're thinking.
Yes. He is getting up there. Seahawks holding down first place. Arizona kind of pulling behind in the division. I'm going to take Seattle on the road against Arizona. I'm going to throw them a dime on this one. 30-20 Seahawks.
This is going to be an interesting game to say the least, because Seattle, Arizona, these games always determine on where they play is usually where they're going to win, whoever's going to win. Whenever it's in Seattle, whenever these teams play, it's in Seattle, it's always seeming like the Seahawks always win in Seattle. But when it's in Arizona, most of the time it's Arizona winning in Arizona.
Ooh.
And the Cardinals winning in
Right.
Arizona.
Ooh.
I think the Cardinals will end up getting the victory here. I think their home field advantage will be the deciding factor. And not only that, since the Cardinals have DeAndre Hopkins back, I think that's going to spell trouble for the Seahawks defensive backs. And I think the Seahawks will end up, unfortunately, losing this game to the Cardinals. I think the Cardinals will get the last second win. Thanks to DeAndre Hopkins setting up for a late field goal. My final score is going to be Cardinals 30, Seahawks 28. Give me the Cardinals.
There we go.
Wait, Arizona is the favorite, not Seattle. Josh
Yeah.
Cook.
They are by 2 points.
With 2 points.
Just 2. So next up, we have the Los Angeles Rams and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This game is in Tampa Bay, a rematch of last year's divisional round, which was honestly one of the best games of the year.
It was a great game last year.
Best games of the year. Tampa is a 3-point favorite.
That's right. They are.
That is correct. Jim Nance, Tony Romo on the call.
The CBS game of the week, then that's rightfully
CBS game of the
deserved.
week, yes,
Sean
sir.
Hockley is the referee for this game.
Who do you guys got? And why?
Well, I think that our boy needs to go ahead and put everything behind him, his marriage, his divorce and all that. He needs to just put that behind him and concentrate on football. And the Rams, like I said earlier this year, the Rams haven't looked like a team that won the Super Bowl last year. I think Tom Brady's going to take it in the end right here. Give me the Bucks or the Rams. Big close score, not too many points, but give me the Bucks 21-17 over the Rams.
Well, let me just say this. When the schedule came out, this looked like it was going to be – oh, hold on. Let me see if I can find it. It looked like it was going to be – but it's not.
Right.
But it's not. Now it's a survival test.
It is.
Survival test between the two because
Yes.
both teams are struggling. So which one do you think is going to turn it around? I'm going to go with the Bucks. They're at home, and their offense isn't as struggling as much as the Rams are. I think Tom Brady's going to find a way to get the job done. I'm going to go with the Bucks to beat the Rams 24-17.
Oh, boy. Buccaneers and Rams, this will be a very interesting game to say the least. Realistically, this could go either way. I'm just thinking that this game, realistically, with the Buccaneers having the chance to be at home, it will help them out. But the problem is Cooper Kupp is coming in this game with a high ankle sprain, and that could really spell danger for the Rams, especially because Cooper Kupp is the main focal point of the offense. My buddy is going to go be at this game. He'll be this game supporting the Rams. But I'm sorry, dude. I got to go with the Buccaneers here. I think the Buccaneers are just a tad bit better on offense. I think that defensively, the Buccaneers will do everything they can to make the stops and get revenge from last year's playoff loss. Give me the Buccaneers to win this game, a close one. I'm going to say 24-21. Give me the Buccaneers. But if the Rams win, I will not be surprised, to say the least.
Okay. Sunday night, NBC. Check your local listings. It's a big one. It is the Tennessee Titans and the Kansas City Chiefs. This game is in Kansas City. Kansas City is a 12.5-point favorite.
You are correct once again, dude.
That's big. You all know who the answers are. It's Mike Tirico, Chris Collinsworth, the NBC team.
That's right. The NBC team is in there, and Clete Blakeman is the referee for this game.
Should we save Tim for last because he's wearing Chief stuff?
Yes, let's do it. Yeah, just in case. Right now, oh my gosh, right now it's 2-1. Though last 3 outs right now for the no-hitter. It is crazy. 2-1 is the order right now, and boy, it's going to be an interesting game. I'll go first quickly on this game because realistically, I don't have much else to say. The Kansas City Chiefs look into this game, especially with Kadarius Toney getting them on offense. It's going to be tough for the Titans to stop all of them. Realistically, it'll be tough. I really don't see the Titans just doing much on offense. I think that Derek Henry will have his touches, but at the end of the day, I just don't trust Malik Willis in prime time. Especially after that awful performance against the Texans, I just can't trust him in prime time.
Tannehill might be back, though.
He could be. But if Malik Willis does get benched, I can see Tannehill coming in. But realistically, both these teams just, like the Titans just do not look good either way. Give me the Kansas City Chiefs, though. I think they will get the win, and I think they'll look strong at home at getting themselves a big victory. My final score is going to be Kansas City 42-21 over the Titans.
Well,
Tennessee gets garbage time touchdowns.
This, to me, is there we go. Featuring Derrick Henry against Patrick Mahomes. It's the runner versus the passer. Who do I go with here? Give me the passer. Titans are playing a second straight road game while the Chiefs are coming off the bye. And Andy Reid, again, after a bye week, has a really good record against after the bye week. I think he's
2 outs away.
He's 2 outs away. I'm watching right now. I think he's only lost
twice
in his career as a head coach.
I'm off the bye.
Going back to his days of coaching the chickens.
That's a big edge for Kansas City. But I think the Titans hang around. They cover the spread. I think they cover. I'm going to go with the Chiefs to beat the Titans. Sorry, Foster. I'm going with the Chiefs. I'm going to say 28-24. Give me Kansas City.
Oh, interesting here. I pretty much agree with everything you guys have said. Derrick Henry may get some touches. He may get maybe 1 or 2 rushing touchdowns, but Kansas City with Kadarius Toney now as part of the Chiefs' kingdom now, and it's just going to be kind of difficult for Tennessee to keep up with them. So give me the Chiefs at home by a score of 35-20.
And then finally, Monday night, we got the Baltimore Ravens and the New Orleans Saints. This game is in New Orleans. Baltimore, from what I'm seeing, is a 3-point favorite.
2.5. So close.
So I went. So let's just recap real quick.
I think only three wrong ones.
I think you only got 3 wrong this week.
Yeah, only 3 wrong with the spread. That's pretty good. Very impressive.
Joe Buck, Troy Aikman, Beavis and Butthead are on the call, and there is a Manning cast.
There is a Manning cast, and Brad Rogers is the referee.
Yes, get ready for Manning Night Football.
And because it is Manning Night Football, I'm not going to make this my.
Oh, hold on. Is this your? Is this?
Yes, it is. This is my game of the week. Surprisingly, this is my game of the week, and I actually think this will be somewhat competitive. I think that the reason why this will be competitive is for defenses and for the offenses. I think this will be a competitive game. Oh, it was a foul ball. But anyways, Ravens and Saints will be interesting because you are 2 stars on each, 1 star on each team you have to look out for. Lamar Jackson and Alvin Kamara How will they fare against their opposition? Alvin Kamara will have to face off against Roquan Smith and the rest of the Ravens defense, while Lamar Jackson has to face off against Cameron Jordan and the rest of the Saints defense. It'll be interesting to see which team will actually be able to fare more in this game and who will do better. But I think this will come down to another Justin Tucker late field goal to win them the game, just like they did in their last primetime game against the Bengals. I'm going to take the Ravens to get the win here. My final score is going to be Ravens 30, Saints 27. Give me the Ravens. Unfortunately.
Okay, and based on everything else he said, I'm taking the Ravens right here. New Orleans, they're pretty good against Las Vegas, but they won't do too good here against Action Jackson and the Ravens. Give me the Ravens on the road. Ravens win 33-21.
Well, the Ravens will be rested after playing Tampa Bay last Thursday. They ran the ball for over 200 yards in that game. That won't be easy against the Saints defense, but I'm in agreement with everything y'all have said. I'm going to go with the Ravens to beat the Saints as well. 26-20. Give me the Baltimore Ravens.
There we go. There we go. Awesome, guys.
And that is it for week number 9.
Number nine. Can't believe we're halfway through the season now. That's insane. We're halfway through.
Bonus pick.
Ooh. Okay, yeah, bonus pick. I'm actually intrigued about this one.
I'm going.
This
Tennessee.
is my game. This is my overall game of the week of the weekend. Of the entire football weekend, this is my game of the week for the weekend.
Give me Tennessee.
Really? Over
Give me
Georgia.
Tennessee. Yeah.
Wow, you're going against your Bulldogs.
I'm not. No, whoa. Who said I was a Bulldogs fan? No.
Oh.
Whoa. I got to stay true to my roots.
Oh.
I got to stay true to my roots. I'm originally from Tennessee.
That's right.
I was born in Tennessee.
Ah.
Got to stay true to my roots.
All right.
Go Vols.
What do you think, Tiny Tim?
All I gotta say is hook 'em horns.
Go FAU Owls, but if I had to pick for that game, if I had to pick for the Tennessee Georgia, give me the Georgia Bulldogs.
Oh, bastard.
I'm going to take Georgia Bulldogs. I think they have a little bit more big game experience. This will be a great game to watch, though, and I don't care who wins, just as long as Alabama does not make the college football playoff. That's all we care
I think
about.
the Final Four is going to be Tennessee, Georgia, Michigan, TCU.
That would be interesting to say, at least, if that is true. No Ohio State.
Because I, for one, am sick and tired of seeing Ohio State. Sorry, Dashy. I'm sick and tired of seeing Alabama, and I'm sick and tired of seeing Clemson. We need some new faces in college football.
No, I agree 100%.
Right.
Need some new blood.
Unfortunately,
New
my
blood. Here we go.
Longhorns are
Wait.
not quite ready.
And that's the second out. So now we are 1 out away from the World Series no-hitter.
1 out away.
We gotta stay online just for this.
We stay live for this?
Staying live for this. This is a big moment. Big moment
this
here.
is good. This is good.
This could be history. Presley is at 18 pitches, 2 outs away. One person is on base, and that is Kyle Schwarber. And
oh boy,
it was a great catch, though. That was a really close to dropping, but man, he caught that. Just a great catch. Just so here, still have the no hitter in there. We're staying on. And look at these Phillies fans. They are not happy.
They are beside themselves.
They are. And who is the batter here?
Up!
Here we go! No hitter! No hitter!
Wow. That is phenomenal.
Holy shit, we've seen a no hitter. That is
phenomenal.
And I swear my brother and his wife are going absolutely nuts.
First time since
Holy
1956.
Real
Since
Monto.
Don Larson.
Perfect game. Since the perfect game, the first time in 66 years that we've seen a no-hitter in the World Series.
Amazing.
Awesome.
Wow. My mind's blown.
I think Houston might have won after that.
I think it's over.
I think it's over. I think the Astros might have won the World Series after that.
I don't know how Phillies can recover from this. They did it. Holy hell, they did it. Yes, they did it. Christian Javier from being a relief pitcher last year in the World Series as coming in relief only to now being leading the way to going for a World Series no hitter.
That
is
awesome.
incredible. That's incredible. What a great story.
Yeah, I know that.
It was not a perfect game, but still, no hitting in the World Series is still freaking
no hitter
insane.
in the World Series. Are you kidding me?
It's like, yeah. I mean, I know that my brother and his wife are just going nuts because they are diehard Astros fans.
That's awesome.
Oh my god, that's insane! What a great moment.
I hate the Astros, but damn it, that's cool.
Yeah, I do. I hate the Astros too. I'm unfortunately a Rangers fan, so yeah.
My team won last year. Go Braves. Anyways,
we don't understand.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in after the pick'ems for what we just witnessed right here.
There's no extra here for y'all.
Extra.
I am not going to be streaming the game tonight or this Sunday because I will be at
the game,
Soldier Field, to see live and in living color the Dolphins and the Bears. What do you guys got coming out? You guys got anything coming out?
No, I'm taking this week off. This week I'm taking off from everything. I got so much going on this week. I got football on Friday night, reffing final football game of the season for varsity high school football, last game of the season. Then got a lacrosse tournament Saturday and Sunday. I will be back, and I'm going to try and be live. I'm going to set up for Thursday is what I'm thinking of. Thursday for my Saints live hate week. I will address Saints Uptown. I will address JP of the New Orleans Saints, Brute Saint, and any other Saints fans out there. I will be addressing you guys live on Thursday. I'm just not sure what time yet. I'm thinking it's going to be right around probably around this time. So be ready for that. That'll be a fun hate week video. It'll be a live hate week because I just have so much content and it's got to be seen all in live. I can't edit it into a video. All be straight up live.
And then Tim, of course, on his channel, we got
Tiny
the Fantasy Football Fever.
Yes, Fantasy Football Fever come to you every Tuesday evening, 10:15 p.m. Eastern, 9:15 p.m. Central. YouTube.com/TJM3774.
Yes, sir.
That's basically all you got to figure out. But since my Cowboys are all on the bye, I'll be keep my eye on the Sunday night game, the Titans and Chiefs. So hopefully my man Patrick Mahomes boy is going to be doing it all right.
Mahomes.
I'll be watching the Monday night game for the Saints and Ravens.
Mahomes is Mahomes.
That's right.
Sure. And I, of course, Apils and I, every Wednesday night right here. You guys are watching it right now. Pain and Gain. Jeez.
Four Horsemen of Pick'em.
I keep forgetting.
I can't believe he just flubbed it.
4 Horsemen of Pick'ems.
That was last year.
Bofas on the Sofas. Every Monday on Mr. Garrison 96. Every Monday, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for a little bit of variety. A little bit of everything. Love to see it, man. So, till next week, till we meet again, A Pizzle for Tiny Tim and LC Muscles 28. A Pizzle saying peace out, fins up, baby.
Let's go Steelers. Get healthy.
See you next week.
See you next week.